Oops. All right, everybody. Who's your piper? AKA Mark. Haven't posted a video in forever. Today, I'm just going to be changing out a headlight, a bulb, replacement bulb on my 2014 Nissan Altima, and show you what kind of a job that is. Not a tutorial. Take it to your service provider, your dealer, wherever you're, or if you're comfortable. I watched YouTube videos and figured it out. The hardest thing about this job is finding out where you put that brand new packet of light bulbs down in this shop. Sometime I'm going to go over this. It's kind of a new hobby that I'm starting up. You can see a couple sections of railroad rail that was given to me legitimately. I did not steal these. Forge, blacksmithing. As you can see, it's taken up a lot of room. And with that, my bench has exploded because I got a ton of little projects and it's winter and my shop's unheated except for this little thing that does absolutely nothing. Winter. Yeah, we'll get into all this. But right now I gotta find the bulbs. There they are. These are the replacement low beams on my 2014 Nissan Altima. This will cost you 50 bucks right here with tax. Got them at Riley's Auto Parts. And they're about the cheapest in my town. I always forget how expensive these little things are. Anyways, I'm gonna throw a bunch of little clips in here and show you what got me to this point right here. Why, Mark, are you wearing them goofy glasses? Because I can't see, number one. These are readers. And I don't want to wear my bifocals down underneath this car. Second question, Mark, you got ramps. Why don't you just put the car up on ramps? Because you still got to take the tire off to get, at least I got to take the tire off to get my arm up in here to get a hold of that light bulb. So I have ramps. I use it for everything else underneath the car, changing the oil and all that. But the way Nissan has this, I'll show you the top. You just can't get your hand, I can't get my hand and arm down in between everything to get that light bulb. So I got to take off this weather shield, this, what's that called? Fender liner. And just pop a couple of the tabs loose, take 3 screws off underneath here. And I can't really see if you guys can see that or not. There's 3 of them. And then you can get your hand up in there. I can. So it's fun. You ever spend 15 minutes looking for that screwdriver that you know you laid down there on the ground next to you somewhere? Crawl around looking for it. Search all over your bench. Can't find it. And then realize it was in your pocket all along. Come on, be honest. Nissan dealers have little tiny lady fingers. Real men can't get their hands in there. Alright. Looks like we got lights. This is the one I was working on. Looks like it's working. Now you'll notice a difference from this light. This is like a bright white, they call it, to this light. It doesn't show up on the video very much as far as being different. This one is more golden, and I probably should just change that one too. But at least I'm setting good. Well, there you have it. Again, not a tutorial. Just the price of living on the cheap, I guess. I try to do as much self-maintenance as possible, and this really is not a big deal. It is probably, if you really are busting it, 15-minute job. I'm forgetful, can't figure out where I lay my screwdrivers. I knew I had a new clips for that inner fender liner, wheel well liner, whatever you call it. So I had to come over here and look through this box because I tried for 2 or 3 minutes of putting a broken one in. Couldn't figure out why it kept falling out. So it didn't stay in place. But yeah, obviously, anytime you're using a jack, make sure you're also using a jack stand. And this is really inconvenient because the car sits so low. You get the jack up, my jack at least, I don't have a large jack, I think it's just 2-ton. You get it up, barely get a jack under there, and you got to put it in after the wheel comes off. You got to remember to take it back out before you put that wheel back on, otherwise, or tire back on, otherwise you ain't never going to get it out again. So yeah, so you can do it in 15 minutes. Me, I like to be professional and take my time and drag it out to 45. So anyways, just a little video thrown together because I haven't put anything up for a long time, and maybe I'll at some point get into talking about this stuff here, forging, doing some blacksmith stuff just as a hobby, just kind of something I picked up over the end of last year, and really just trying to spend time. I'm here at the house anyways, might as well find something fun to do. So anyways, that's all I got. Till next time, who's your piper? See y'all. And the video is not over just like that. I ended up changing both lights out because I figured, you know what, I'm out here, I'm dressed for it, and any job worth doing right, correct? So I went ahead and changed out both lights, and they're both, well, here, let me just show you. Really don't know that you're going to be able to see much difference. Okay. To me, I can, but again, I'm just looking. That's the one that was still working. I went ahead and changed that one out. Of course, this is the first one. So anyways, yeah, changed them both out. Feel better about that. They are brighter, and really not that hard of a job to do. If you carve out an hour for this job, you have more than enough time to get it done. And like I say, this is not a tutorial. You assume all risk, but pretty easy job. So later.